especially GDP data, quarter-on-quarter. Also, at the same time, at 9:30 GMT, current account data release is coming also, so we will be looking at it as well. But yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, thank you. I will talk more about GDP. So yesterday, actually, the Confederation of British Industry said that the UK economy is still growing strongly, but not at the pace seen in recent months. But also the group said that its growth indicator for March showed that economy is growing at its lowest rate in 8 months. But the CBI said that growth remains above average as the recovery in the UK economy continues to do very well. It also added the outlook for the foreseeable future, including 3 months from now, and it said that the outlook is positive, with the service sector expected to boost GDP. Well, all the findings of this group, CBI group, is based on a survey of more than 600 manufacturing, retail, and service businesses. So now, as we can take a look at the chart of UK GDP quarter-on-quarter. So you can see that the growth rate plummeted substantially in the final quarter, I believe, of 2012, and then throughout 2013, GDP was steadily, gradually recovering until reaching 0.8% growth in the third quarter of 2013. So yeah, the early estimates for the last quarter of the previous year came at 0.7%, and today we will get the final data concerning this figure. So currently the forecast stands the same level of 0.7%. Definitely better than expected data will boost demand for sterling, but more about this, I guess, Alex will tell you. So also, as usual, here you can see the survey summary of Bloomberg, also who participated in the survey based on which this forecast was made. Also, I wanted to add is that a release on the gross domestic product in the UK also is expected to show a 2.7% growth. This is on an annual basis in the fourth quarter of 2013, and this will also might confirm the initial estimate. So, as usual, we also like referring to our fundamental analysis contest, sorry. So, yeah, currently you can see that, yeah, a slight majority of our community members believe that this data will have a bearish impact on the cable, okay, with just some like 53%. The rest is believes that it will have a bullish impact. As usual, I've chosen some, well, 2 comments which discuss bearish or bullish impact. So this time it's Voltrad and Lafney 81. Okay, so in case you didn't see them at full size, you can double click on it or go straight away to the fundamental analysis contest webpage, which is right over here. Okay, so you should acquire in this contest. It's nice, I believe, and quite useful in your trading. So, well, I believe I will get my word to, I will give my word to Alex, who will proceed with further information for you, which might be useful for your trading as well. So, stay tuned.
Hello everyone. So today we are discussing a set of fundamental data from the UK, and even though the GDP is unlikely to change during the period, current account deficit will be highlighted today as an improvement in exports will suggest that the recovery is and it will be highly welcomed by markets. Therefore, the table can receive a strong bullish bias today. And we all know that during last for several months, the recovery was mostly driven by private consumption and a decline in the savings rate. So a pickup in exports will, as already said, will be highly welcomed by financial markets. So therefore, a positive surprise trading strategy will be based on the cable. And as you can see, the entrance point at the price, which is currently 166.28. So yeah. The potential take profit, we recommend placing around daily resistance and 4-hour resistance, actually, at 166.50, and pips that will just 24 pips, so quite a long way to go. Regarding the stop loss, the first and most likely stop loss suggests placing around 166.13, and that will be a recent low, so that's not really risky trading strategy. However, once again, we see that from the downside, we are facing a bunch of support lines which are likely to hold pairs depreciation or the increase. Regarding the key value for short traders, that's obviously a weekly pivot around 166.03, which is slightly lower than the recent low. Despite the fact that data can surprise markets to the upside, we see that traders are still expecting the pair to depreciate, as a slight majority of open positions are short, with 56% of them selling the sterling versus the greenback. Meanwhile, the attitudes towards both currencies remain practically unchanged from yesterday. And speaking about pending orders, we see that traders still expect the pair to depreciate short and medium term. Both pending orders in range are placed to sell the pair. And one more thing, that's obviously market sentiment provided by other market participants. Here we see that traders are quite anonymous. Traders at one, the stocks of one and daily FX, as almost more than 60% of them are selling the pair. However, I would like to point out that technical indicators are actually pointing at pairs appreciation, as aggregate indicators on the 10-minute, 30-minute, hourly, 4-hour, and even weekly and monthly charts are sending buy signals, meaning that the pair is expected to appreciate in a short, medium, and longer term. And the only thing that disappoints actually that daily indicators, which are suggesting that we'll see a movement to the downside. So yeah, but I would like to also warn that MACD indicators sending warning signals for long traders, suggesting that the market is overbought already, and in the longer term we may see a bit of consolidation or even a movement to the downside. However, the outlook is still positive for the pair. So just a couple of minutes left before the news release, so I guess it will be worth opening a 4-hour chart to see a larger picture. So we see that during the last 3 weeks, the pair has been depreciated. However, after low around 164.60 has received a strong bullish bias and soared more than 180 pips. Impressive move. And currently we see that the pair facing difficulties around 200 period simple moving average, which is located at 166.40. So actually even above, below. Obviously the first stop for along the 200 period simple moving average, and in case it will be breached, then it will be a strong bullish signal for long. It's time to switch to a 1-minute chart and get ready to the news release. For now, you can see a table of all sentiments with sterling crosses. And we see that practically traders are selling the. As we know, the average is strongly better. The currency being sold in almost 54% of all cases. However, we see that market sentiment on such currency pairs as sterling New Zealand dollar or Swiss franc and even Aussie is strongly bullish, as traders are buying these currencies more often. So some of the news release is depreciating and approaching the potential stop loss. So we see that the data is already on a quarterly basis. Figures came practically all markets forecast at 0.7%. Yeah, on annual basis we see the similar situation, so nothing really surprising. I will be really grateful if we can see data from the current account. Yeah, but even though the market reaction was just 13 pips, so I suppose the data were not highly volatile. Yeah, we see that current account deficit is slightly worse than it was expected and posted deterioration from the previous month, the gap of 22 billion. So yeah, that were pretty steady numbers. That's what my action was quite muted, and the pair, as I already said, performed only a downswing movement equals to 13 pips, so not really impressive. Yeah, but now the data are quite positive, actually, frankly speaking, as the economy is expanding at a steady pace, and in a longer term for the British economy is still positive. So, but nevertheless, after the disappointing current account figures, in a shorter term, pair can depreciate, and the key level, as I already said, for traders, that will be a daily pivot, around 166.05, as well as that will be obviously a strong psychological. And in case the pair will be able to sell, it will wait for daily support of 165.60, just 40 pips below this level. Yeah, and we see that the pair has just reached our stop loss. So in case you followed our trading strategy, I also limit. That will be pretty much from my side for today. Hope that was useful for some of you. Yeah, and I wish you all to have a great weekend, and I'm giving the floor back to you, Jane.
Okay, thank you so much, Alex. So, hopefully you received the UK data. So, before leaving you here, I would like to say that currently we are at the same time on 3 different community products, and that's why we desperately need help from our community members. We want you to participate in all of them, and for that reason, I will post that section. Click on them and participate and submit your outlook. It will be very